All right, we are now joined with Western Michigan head football coach Bill Cubit for the Broncos travel to Connecticut to take on the UConn Huskies this weekend. Coach, kind of rate practice and how everything went this week.
Pretty good. It was energetic. Sometimes we go in the indoor, it's a little louder. It's guys have a little more pep in their step. So I thought it was good. We had to make sure that we didn't beat them up this week because we've had 2 physical games, and we got to save some for Saturday there. But for the most part, I like to focus.
How badly does the team want to get a win this week at UConn, especially it being so close to beating a ranked team in Illinois last week?
Well, that's really the purpose of every week. I think every week there's nothing really changes. Our kids want to go out there and they want to perform. They want to go win in every game. So, is there any extra out there because it's a BCS team? I really don't think so. I think our kids just want to go out there and perform. I think they feel good about themselves.
Tell us a little bit about what you've seen about the Huskies on film.
Well, big and physical. A typical Big East team there. It's they're not going to be real exotic. They're just going to do what they do best, and that's just try to pound you. Offensive line's going to be strong. I think the defensive line is strong. Defensively, they're pretty good statistically, and I think they got some good talent over there. And offensively, they do enough that really they're 6 points away from being 4-0. So. They got talent. That's 16 starters back from a Fiesta Bowl team.
Any concerns about the team flying to UConn? This is the first and only time this season they'll be flying.
It's just it's a little bit more distraction. You just deal with it. I don't think it's that big of an issue. I think the biggest thing for us right now is to survive and hopefully we don't have any more injuries in the offensive line. I think that's a big concern. But we got John Hoffman got some good experience last week, and James Kristoff. We're going to. Hopefully we don't have to play him, but we may have to play him. But if we do, I feel good that he'll go in and perform.
You were just talking about the offensive line. Who can we expect to start this week at the interior positions on the line?
Well, we'll go with John. We'll go with John at center, and then we'll go Kristoff will be the backup in there. We can move a couple guys around. I think Mock is getting himself a little bit better. So, we're about a week away from being almost full strength, except for Dion, and 2-3 weeks away from being full strength with all our guys. When that happens, we got a lot of players up front there with experience.
What would a win do for the team at UConn going into MAC play next week?
Huge. I think anytime you go in and play before MAC play, you want to be playing at your best, and we're going to have to play our best when we go up there. But I think our kids will feel good if we do win on Saturday, and it'll just push us into the next week and what we need to get done, because they're going to be tough physical games. I mean, this will be the 3rd straight physical game we have. And you win that one there, and you feel pretty good about going in that little stretch of being 2-3.
The running game struggled last week against Illinois, against a more physical team. What does the offense need to do to get the running game back on track?
Well, part of it's you got to take advantage. You got to move the football. We thought the best way to move the football was really put it in Alex's hands and get the receivers out there. And some of it had to do with their front. They're good. That's a really good football team right now, and it'll be interesting to see how well they do during the season. But we got to be able to run the football and play a little bit more effectively. And even the runs we had, if we get 2-3 yards in a run, I'm going to feel pretty good, especially at that group last week and in this week here.
Can we get a prediction for you for the Cardinals, or for the Phillies as they take on the Cardinals in the NLDS?
Yeah, always a Phillies fan. We're rooting for them to go all the way. I think their pitching's pretty good, but. It was a great night last night in baseball, and just like to see the Phillies go out there and get a job done.